Let me introduce you to Jessamine Hale, the gender-swapped version of Jasper from Stephenie Meyer's gender-bent retelling of Twilight, Life and Death. I am pleased to tell you that Jessamine is not a Confederate soldier. I actually quite like Jessamine. I think she's one of the greatest improvements in Life and Death. Even though we don't get much of her backstory, they basically just kept it the same and cut the Confederate part out. Jessamine has the same gift as Jasper, where she can control and influence your emotions, and I have to say I found it super interesting. Whereas Jasper always annoyed me with his Confederate backstory and just how annoying he was, I could never really appreciate it, but I found Jessamine really interesting. But this is how Beau describes Jessamine seeing her for the first time. He says she has hair the color of honey hanging down to her shoulders. She was not quite so tall as the brunette, and he's talking about Lady Emmett, whose name is Eleanor, when Emma was right there. But anyway, but still probably taller than most of the other guys at my table. There was something intense about her, edgy. It was kind of weird, but for some reason she made me think of this actress I'd seen in an action movie a few weeks ago who took down a dozen guys with a machete. I remember thinking then that I didn't buy it. There was no way the actress could have taken on that many bad guys in one, but I thought now that I might have bought it all if that character had been played by this girl. So need I remind you again that we only get any part of this backstory while the Cullens are trauma dumping onto Beau while he is transitioning into a vampire in Edith's arms at the end of the book. And this is all he says about it. Jessamine told me her story after all. I guess she decided I was ready now. I was glad when she did, that my emotions were mostly buried under the fire. She'd lost family too. When the man who created her stole her without warning, she told me about the army she'd belonged to, a life of carnage and death, and then breaking free. She told me about the day Archie had let her find him. So I'm guessing she was just turned by the male version of Maria and fought in the Southern Wars with the newborns, and then she found Archie in a diner because Archie knew that he was going to meet her. But no Confederacy in this story, which is nice, you know?